Once upon a time, there used to be a very beautiful and enthralling village near a very peaceful river. In that village, there lived a young, merciful, and gullible boy named Jordan. He was the only son of his parents. He was so gullible that even a 10-year-old boy could fool him. Jordan had big dreams and aspirations in his life, and he was completely determined to achieve them, no matter what obstacles came his way. He was prepared to cope with them. However, his life was filled with many toxic people who did not want Jordan to make any progress and achieve any accomplishments in his life. Jordan soon realized that there were people in his life who were constantly bringing him down, preventing him from reaching where he always wanted to go. These were the toxic people who constantly criticized, belittled, and discouraged him. Most of these toxic people were none other than his friends, relatives, and neighbors who were always envious of him. At first, Jordan tried to ignore these toxic people and continued to pursue his dreams. But as time went on, their negativity started to affect his confidence and motivation. He began to doubt himself and his abilities. Toxic people were bringing him down, and he knew that he had to do something about it. One day, Jordan made up his mind to confront the toxic people in his life. He told them how their negativity and negative talks were affecting him, and that he could no longer tolerate it. Some of them were apologetic, while others continued to be toxic. Jordan realized that cutting himself off from the toxic people was not easy for him, but it was necessary for his well-being and success. From that day on, Jordan made a conscious effort to surround himself with supportive and positive people who could motivate and inspire him through his journey. One day, when Jordan was sitting under a large tree near the beautiful pond of his village, a few of his negative friends, who had become wealthy in their lives, approached Jordan and began to ask what he had thought of doing in the near future and what he had accomplished in his life so far. At this time, Jordan could say nothing to them, but he knew in his heart that those friends were his ill wishers in the guise of his friends. That's why he said nothing to them about his future plans, but somewhere it had hurt Jordan's feelings. Now he was becoming ambiguous about his dreams and aspirations. Being disturbed by all this, Jordan thought to approach an old, wise Zen master to seek his guidance and support. This Zen master had been recommended to him by one of his very good friends. The Zen master resided peacefully with his disciples in his monastery, nestled among the high and wide valleys. The wise old Zen master was renowned for his guidance, profound wisdom, and deep knowledge. After a strenuous journey to the monastery, Jordan finally reached there. Having arrived, Jordan saw that the Zen master had already been engaged in solving the problems and sufferings of the people troubled by life. Jordan bowed respectfully before the master and sat down. When Jordan's turn came, he told the whole story to the master. He said to the master, "Sir, people taunt, discourage, belittle, and disrespect me whenever and wherever they find any opportunity." At first, the master listened to all of this and then smiled gently and said, "Jordan, people start getting jealous of you. They start belittling and speaking ill of you when they find you better than themselves, when they see you getting ahead of them in life. Jordan, you must be happy that people are jealous of you and say bad things to you. This shows that somewhere you are ahead of those people in the race of life." Upon hearing this, Jordan said, "Sir, however, please teach and guide me on how I can avoid and handle these troublesome and peace-disturbing people in my life." To this, the Zen master said to Jordan, "My son, many people face the problem of toxic people in their lives. Toxic people are those who are negative, rude, mean, or dishonest. They try to bring others down or hurt them with their words and actions, creating a lot of stress and unhappiness in others' lives. That's why today, I will tell you the 3 best ways to keep toxic people away from your life and live a peaceful life. Listen carefully, Jordan. The first best way to remove bad and toxic people from your life is to never give them your undivided attention. These people will hurt you with their negative words and actions, and then later ask if you got hurt. If you truly want to live a peaceful life without toxic elements and negativity, you must put your whole attention on what you want to do in your life and don't let anything distract you from it. Focus only on what is important to you and what you have control over. When we are focused on our work and priorities, we don't have time to engage in the drama around us or to notice the mistakes of others. Jordan, wherever you go, you will surely encounter such toxic people who will always try to bring you down to their level. After imparting the first lesson to Jordan, the Zen master began telling the second best way to handle toxic people and those who don't like us. Jordan, my son, when you encounter toxic people around you, never respond to them. This is the best response from your side. Keep yourself engaged in what's best for you, both in the present and for your future. The more attention you pay to what these people say, the more you will trouble yourself and break from within. You have to make yourself strong, both inside and outside, so that when you come across a toxic person, you are prepared to handle it. These people were toxic before you, and they will continue to be toxic after you. Jordan, my child, you don't have to make room for people who cause you pain, suffering, or make you feel small. It's one thing if a person owns up to their behavior and makes an effort to change, but if a person disregards your feelings, ignores your boundaries, and continues to treat you in a harmful way, then they need to go. Always remember that toxic people may even come from your own family. It is not necessary that negative and toxic people are only encountered outside. Sometimes we encounter them in our own homes or in our relationships. These people are generally self-centered and self-absorbed, doing things that benefit them at the expense of others. They are manipulators who know how to get things done. After this, the Zen master began to impart the third and final valuable lesson about toxic people to Jordan. The Zen master said to Jordan, "My son, learn the art of letting go if you truly want to deal with toxic people in your life. When you let go of toxic people, you will find that life becomes much easier. Until you let go of all toxic people in your life, you will never be able to grow to your fullest potential. So let them go so that you can grow and live happily." Jordan, sometimes you have to let people go because they are toxic to your peace of mind. Let them go because they take, and in the end, they leave you empty. It is necessary for us to let these toxic and negative people exit our lives because in the ocean of life, when all you are trying to do is stay afloat, they are the anchor that's dragging you down. Jordan, you should never feel guilty about removing toxic people from your life. It doesn't matter whether someone is a relative, romantic interest, childhood friend, or a new acquaintance. You don't have to make room for people who make you feel bad, who make you feel broken inside, who always try to disregard your feelings, and who always dislike and disrespect you and your emotions. You are good to them as long as you are working for them. As soon as you stop working for them, they won't remember what you did for them. All they will remember is what you didn't do for them. Such people use innocent people to get their work done and don't inquire about their well-being. These people are mean and selfish from the beginning. Try to keep yourself away from these toxic people as much as possible because they are a source of negative energy that can affect others with their negativity and actions. Saying all this and giving 3 valuable lessons to Jordan on how to handle toxic people in life, the Zen master closed his divine eyes and began to meditate again. Jordan got up and thanked the master for imparting these 3 invaluable teachings about dealing with toxic people, as well as for his guidance and spiritual support. After bowing respectfully before the master, Jordan left the monastery. Now, whenever Jordan encountered any negative or toxic people in his village or elsewhere, he never responded to them or dwelled on what they said about him, whether it was good or bad. Slowly but surely, by taking control of his relationships and surrounding himself with positivity, Jordan was able to overcome the obstacles in his way and achieve the goals he had always wanted to achieve. I hope you liked this motivational story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our Be the Best YouTube channel. See you soon, and we will definitely meet again. Until then, take care of yourself.